Hi, welcome back to this week's OnlyFans video. If you are new, I do a ton of OnlyFans related content on this channel, so check out the other videos. I'll link the full playlist of my OnlyFans content in the description bar down below, because this is kind of like episode 6 or 7, maybe even 8 of the whole series, and it's easier to follow along in my opinion if you start from the beginning. But if you've been here since the beginning or have binged all the OnlyFans videos and are ready for the next one, this is it. So welcome back. Let's get started. As you can tell by the title of today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to make bank off of OnlyFans without posting the noodles. You know what? I'm trying to stay monetize friendly in this video, so hopefully you catch my drift on what I'm trying to talk about. I always get a ton of questions asking if it is possible to be successful on OnlyFans without posting X-rated photos of yourself. And I always say yes, but I did want to make a full video just kind of explaining more on how this is possible, because I know in the beginning of my journey I mentioned how I also was not going to do this. I still have boundaries for myself. I think it is so important, especially when you are on a platform like OnlyFans, to make sure you give yourself boundaries to respect whatever that means for you and whatever you are comfortable with. Nobody should be forcing you to do anything that you are uncomfortable with, especially in such a wide range platform that offers so many different services. You just really want to make sure that you are comfortable with what you're doing online, otherwise you're not going to be happy from it. So I speak from personal experience when I say that everything I post on my OnlyFans comes from a place of comfort. I have to be comfortable with it. I have to be okay with if that photo gets out, and I just need to give myself boundaries on what I decide I can post and what I decide I will not share and will not post, if that makes sense. I know that was kind of vague. But before we dive too deep into this video, just a couple of housekeeping things to mention. Like I said in the beginning, if you haven't seen my other videos, I'm going to link my OnlyFans playlist down below, so make sure that you are caught up. I have videos ranging from when I tried OnlyFans for a week and this is how much I made, I tried it for a month and this is how much I made, biggest tips and tricks to make money on OnlyFans, biggest mistakes that I've made on OnlyFans, why you're not getting fans, what you're doing wrong, and more. If you're looking for tips or have any questions, definitely check out all of those videos first, because I guarantee that I've mentioned it in those videos, especially my OnlyFans Q&A. I still get questions a lot that I already answered in that video, and a lot of people have seen that one, so I don't know if it's coming up in the algorithm as much, but definitely check out that if you have any questions. The second thing I need to mention is if you are considering signing up for OnlyFans, definitely click the link in my description box to sign up. That's my referral link. It really helped me out, so thank you so much. And then lastly, I do offer OnlyFans shoutouts, so if that is something you are interested in, definitely DM me on Instagram or Twitter. Those are the two places to get a hold of me, and we can get that shout out set up. I will say that currently my response time is about a week, just based on the mass amount of shout out requests that I've gotten. I always respond to those waiting the longest, so right now it's about a week behind. That might go up when I upload this video, because I usually get like a peak when I upload a new OnlyFans video, but please just stay patient. I promise I'll respond to you. I can't respond in Snapchat because I don't have it public to other people sending me snaps, and then Facebook is for family. So if you could just be respectful of that and DM me on Instagram or Twitter, that would be most helpful for those shout outs. With all that being said, I have a huge note on my phone of all the ways that you can make money on OnlyFans without posting, I'm just gonna say noodles, because like we all know what that means, right? It's like in the word noodles, which is why I think it's kind of funny. So, but I have a ton of notes on how to make money on OnlyFans without posting noodles. The first thing that I'll say is that it is 100% possible to still be successful without posting everything. I also don't think this is something that you need to necessarily mention in your description, because I mentioned this in my other video about why you're not getting fans, but your bio / description is public. So it's one of the very few things that people can see before they decide to subscribe. And that is really a place for you to promote your brand and sell yourself in a way that sounds appealing enough that will make people want to subscribe to you. If you think about a product at a store, on the box the product comes in, it lists all of the amazing things the product can do, but the box never lists things that the product can't do, because why would somebody buy that if you're debating between one camera versus the other, or like a phone versus the other, and one phone is telling you all the things it can do and the other phone is like, well, we can't do this, we can't offer you this, we can't do this, please buy me. So because of that analogy, I don't think you necessarily should be saying what you don't do in your description. Use that space as a place to really say what you can offer and promote what you've got. First thing on my list is if you're saying what you don't do in the description, maybe consider changing that to grow your audience. But now that I've gone over that, let's get into the list that I have on my phone on how to make money on OnlyFans without posting the noodles. It's so weird. I wish I could just say the full word. I'm just trying to be extra cautious with this video. The number one thing on my list is to find your niche. Whatever this is for you, whether it's feet, spandex, leggings, this lighting, the sun keeps going in and out of this cloud and it's making this lighting very dramatic. Sorry about that. I promise you that there is a niche out there for everyone. It's just trying to find what works best for you, what you feel comfortable posting, and then creating an account and content based on that niche. Once you find your niche, you're gonna grow. With YouTube, I've been doing YouTube for over 5 years, dabbling between college content, vlogs, travel vlogs, home decor, cleaning videos, anything I enjoy making, I would make. And then I found my niche with OnlyFans videos, and that's when my channel took off because I found what worked best and what people wanted to watch, and I'm rolling with it. Subscribe because these OnlyFans videos are not going anywhere. This might very well be the toughest thing on this list just because it can be so difficult to search and find that niche of yours. Also, I know people say niche so many different ways. I've always said niche, even though some people say niche. I don't know. Don't call me out on it. It's just my Midwestern accent, I guess. But I do a little bit of research, maybe Google some things, try to figure out what works best. I know the feet content is just blowing up and a lot of people are super successful with that. So you can totally find what works best and make a ton of content on that and just find the people that enjoy that. And then you'll find your niche, your group, your community, and that's how you can make money without doing other stuff. The second thing on my list to help is to promote others once you have a following. When I first started out on OnlyFans, I would totally do like shoutouts for shoutouts with other girls of similar sizes. I would do a shoutout on my OnlyFans feed and they would do a shoutout on their OnlyFans feed for me so that we can cross expose our audiences and double our fans. Does that make sense? It's just like a shoutout for shoutout, promo for promo, rate for rate type of thing. This is really helpful, especially once you find your niche, because then you can find other creators that are making the same type of content that you are and do shoutouts with them so that their audience that already loves the type of content that you're posting sees that there's another creator out there posting that content and will go subscribe to you and vice versa. It works really well. So highly recommend doing this. You can find other people through my YouTube comments because people are constantly promoting their OnlyFans, my OnlyFans videos. You can do this on Instagram, Twitter hashtags. There are a lot of ways to find other creators posting the same type of content. So maybe make a few connections, network a little bit. I mean, it's gonna take work and I feel like that's obvious of me to say, but a lot of people always wonder like, how do I grow? I can't do this. I've been promoting so much. I only have 2 fans. Having 2 fans from promoting means that it's working and it will take work to grow. So don't go into this thinking it's going to be smooth sailing and an easy ride. As much hate that I know I'm going to get for saying this from haters, it's still work. So it will take work to grow. But once you're there, promote others and cross promote on each other's platforms. Although there's a certain specific type of content that is super successful on OnlyFans that OnlyFans is primarily known for, I don't believe that that is the only content that can be successful in OnlyFans, because what OnlyFans really is just a platform that gives you the opportunity to earn your own money, to set up a subscription rate website to earn income. So a lot of people find success doing certain type of content, and I personally, when I started, wanted to challenge myself to do this without posting 100% of that type of content. But the longer that I've been on this platform and the more that I've seen it kind of work for a lot of people, it's opened my eyes to how so many other creators are using this platform, because in a way it's just like Patreon. And Patreon is known for, in my mind, like musicians and artists, bands, podcasts even, they always say like subscribe to our Patreon for bonus content, for extra videos, for live streams. So OnlyFans is really just like any other site that does this, and there are so many other things that you can create on OnlyFans if you want that doesn't have to be the one type of content that it's known for. And I keep kind of like swaying around those words, and that's just because I'm trying to stay monetized. Like, I have no problem with it. I'm very accepting of those that are doing that, because you go girl. Like literally, if you got it, monetize it, make that moolah, do you. Like I said, I get a ton of questions asking how to make money on OnlyFans without creating that type of content. So I did want to make a full video giving you a full list of ideas to hopefully inspire, motivate, and help you out. So you can totally set up your business on OnlyFans if you are doing a self-employment type of business idea. Keep in mind though that OnlyFans does take out 20% of your earnings because you're using their website. So I don't know if it's ideal for a business. You wouldn't make as much if you just bought your own domain, but if you're just starting out and you're trying to get an audience, I think it's a great place to start. Just keep that 20% in mind because I know it's kind of a bummer when it happens and you see that they are taking out so much. But what I'm trying to say is it doesn't have to just be the type of content that you're familiar with seeing on OnlyFans. You know, if you are a personal trainer and it's COVID and you're stuck at home, you could totally make your own OnlyFans for private fitness training or workout videos. I know they talked about this in, I think it was the Views podcast or David's vlogs or some sort of post like that, because his friend Jeff was joking about how he should make an OnlyFans for his workout. So just think about what you're good at and figure out a way to monetize it. And if this sounds familiar, it's because that's totally my merch slogan. If you got it, monetize it. But honestly, it just applies in so many areas of life. I know someone that does psychic readings and like tarot readings and chakra cleansings on her OnlyFans, which is so cool, especially like because we are quarantined right now, which obviously sucks and it's changed the way that we are living our lives. But it might be a positive thing if you're looking to start your OnlyFans content, because things that people used to physically, like in person, go do are learning how to do online. So if you are in touch with your inner spiritual self and you can do readings, I think it'd be pretty dope. I personally would totally pay for a reading on OnlyFans. I'm so curious by that. OnlyFans offers like live streams and you can chat, like video chat with your fans too. I haven't really used that feature yet, but it's possible. I also know people that do like life coaching on OnlyFans. I don't know if you need a certain degree to be a life coach, so maybe look into that. Like I mentioned, on Patreon, you could totally have an OnlyFans account if you're an artist or a musician, just a place where your fans can come and see additional bonus content. I've also had a fan tell me that they are doing digital art on their OnlyFans, which is super cool, like graphic design. I mean, that's awesome. So yeah, the opportunities are endless. If you have a skill, think about what you're good at, think about how you can put that onto a platform. I mean, life coaching, fitness training, psychic readings, webcamming options, artists, musicians, digital art, maybe like naughty digital art. I know there are people that are into like the drawings of things or cartoons. I actually have a friend who does like explicit embroidery, which is so fun. So if you have something like that that you're good at, you could totally do. Erotica, like writings or audio of things. Sorry, the battery just died, but I hope that list helped inspire you. Like I said, there are so many options of things that you can post on OnlyFans without posting the noodles. There are so many options, so many different types of niches or things that people are into. You just have to figure out what you've got and like what you're good at, what you can do, and go with it, honestly. But I tried to come up with the longest list that I could of various content that you can post if posting photos and bikinis or less than that wasn't really your thing. Again, no shame to like any type of content that you're posting on OnlyFans. Like honestly, if you've got it, monetize it, do whatever you can. But I know there are some people that are struggling right now with what type of things to post and constantly ask me, you know, like, is it possible to be successful without doing this or that? Or what can I do if I don't want to post this? Hopefully this kind of showed you some examples. I think there are so many different paths to success, and one way to success, mine or somebody else's, may not look the exact same way that your path to success is going to look, but we can always help each other out on the way up. The moral of the story here is to get creative and figure out what you've got, and then once you realize what you've got, monetize it. If you've got it, monetize it. Which brings me right into what I wanted to talk about next, my merch. We've got t-shirts, crew necks, hoodies, socks, mugs, stickers, phone cases. I typically put on the phone case to show you what it looks like, but I actually recently upgraded to the new iPhone 11 Pro Max. I went from a 7 to an 11. Not even lying. Like, no joke, I still had the iPhone 7 up until like a week ago, and now I have an iPhone 11 Pro Max, and it's like Face ID, like it's a game changer for me. I don't have any phone cases for my merch yet that fit my new phone, so I can't put them on to show you, but definitely check out my merch. Don't forget to use the coupon code OnlyFans for 20% off of my merchandise, just to show that you are part of the OnlyFans family. And then if you do buy any merch, be sure to take a photo and tag me on Instagram so I can share it, and it just makes me so happy to see people wearing it. Like always, at the end of my OnlyFans videos, I do a quick personal update on my OnlyFans, because I know that a lot of people have been here since the start and are curious, or might just want to know how I've been doing, if I'm still doing it, and all of that. I am pre-recording this pretty far in advance from when I'm going to upload it, but currently right now I am at over 200 active fans. I'm still in the top 1%. Grossly, I have earned, I think, $53,000 in the last 7 months, but after the 20% is taken out, I think I personally have received, like in my bank account, $43,000 so far this year. And then it's August 17th right now, and I've received over $7,000 so far in the month of August. We're about halfway through the month, so ideally, if it like goes at the same rate, I could make over $14,000 this month on OnlyFans, fingers crossed. But thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope that it helped. If you have any further questions, definitely leave them down below or reach out to me privately on social media. And if you have any suggestions for more OnlyFans videos, let me know, because I have a list of upcoming OnlyFans videos, but I know that there are other topics that you may want me to talk about that I haven't realized yet. This video was like fully supported by all the questions that I've received from people asking the question. That is the title of this video, so I really hope that this helped a lot of people out there. And if you're on OnlyFans, keep killing it. Like I said, if you want to sign up for OnlyFans and get that journey started, definitely use my referral link in the description bar down below. Check out my merch, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, and I'll see you guys next week with my next video. Bye! I was so hurt and upset that I never gave him another chance.